Hey, welcome to my journey and to a shopping video, a haul video. Is all you do is shop? Kinda. Listen, I was up at 5:30, had my shower, did things around the house. I don't typically do anything, but I got things accomplished this morning, so I treated myself with going out. And you know what? It rained on me all morning long. It was lovely. I don't like driving in the rain, but I like getting out in the rain because y'all know how much I love the rain. So I shopped. So I'll show you what I got. I didn't get much at the thrift store. I found Elf. I thought me and Jacob might have fun watching that at Christmas. I don't know that he's ever seen that. And then I found, this is it's a thermoserve, another little vintage cup, because you know how I am. I got a whole shelf full of vintage coffee cups. And then I got these because I want to retire some of my old dish towels. And these are so pretty. I don't know who Max Studio is, but Max Studio Home, but look how big they are. And they look Halloweeny, don't they? So I got two. They look brand new. Two orange and black that way, and then two black and orange that way. One. So I think they were like maybe $1 a piece. I don't think you can beat that. So I think that's the only thing I got at the thrift store. But where I went first is Rose's. It used to be Rose's dime store back when I was growing up. And then it went away for years, and now it's come back, and we've got a Rose's. Well, I haven't been down there in ages. It is like a Dollar General, but some of their prices rival Dollar Tree. But it's kind of like a Dollar General or a Family Dollar. They have nice stuff. So I thought, you know what? I feel like going to Rose's, and I got me some things. Well, I got boring Kleenex, but I used these little small ones on my little side table, that new table I bought at the thrift store, because it's a small table, and so a long one wouldn't fit. So I got that. And then I found one gown. It was $4.99. Now, I got the 3X because, see, it's just a gown because the gowns I got now are just falling off of me. But I got the 3X because their clothes are cheaper. I'm just going to tell you. And the cheaper clothes run small. And this is cotton. I'm telling you right now, it's going to shrink. And it didn't look that big to begin with. But I would have got several more. But they didn't have the different colors in a 3X. I guess they already got gone. So I got that. Oh, and then I got these because I want to retire some of my dish rags. There's 4 in here. I think this was like $2.99 or something ridiculous. But they're nice. They're nice ones. I'm telling you, they have some good stuff there. And then, let's see, what's in here? Oh, I got this for RJ. He uses the Coast stuff, liquid. So I saw it, and I grabbed that for him. And then I got this for me because I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, I want some Safeguard. What I really, 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 really want, and I haven't looked up to see if they quit making it, is Lifebuoy. I used to use Lifebuoy. Y'all remember that soap? I loved that soap. It's a good soap. I keep meaning in the back of my brain, go on Amazon and see if they sell it, but I haven't looked. But I would love to have some Lifebuoy. But in the meantime, I'm going to get some Safeguard. I don't see this everywhere. Of course, I don't get out and about to regular stores. But I grabbed it. I don't even remember how much it was. And then these are for David. Because he loves the little Bud's Best cookies. I think these were $1. So this is pecan chocolate chip. And, I didn't realize they were both pecan supremes. They had some at the Dollar Tree, which I went to. But I didn't get them since I just got those two. But they had different flavors in boxes. But I went to the Dollar Tree. I'm going to show you what I went for. I went for this. This is specifically what I went for. The little trash bags in white. That's what I needed. And so then I picked up a few other things. Well, they already got their calendars out. If you can believe that, in June, they've got their new calendars out. But this, for the past several years, this is what I use. I cut that off right there. And this is what I use to keep all my appointments on. It's the perfect size where I keep it over there. It's what I keep all my doctor's appointments and anything I got to do on this. I thought, well, while it's out, I'll go ahead and grab it. And then I got this big old chicken gravy. I don't really need one this big, but it was like $1.50. And I think that's cheaper than the store. But I got it to make the KFC bowl casserole, which I was going to make tonight, but I don't have a can of corn because I got corn in the freezer, but I don't want to use it up on a casserole. So I've got to add corn to my list, and maybe I'll make this next week. And then they had these. I hadn't made these in forever. We love them. We love these little Jiffy corn breads. So I got that to have one day. And then this, because I wanted it. I sometimes buy the sugar-free, but I'm telling you, it is not the same. There is a texture that is different. This is creamier, and it tastes better. I don't know. This is 100 calories. I don't even know if the sugar-free is that much difference. Maybe 90 calories. Don't quote me. So I'm not worried about it. But this is 2 chocolate fudge and 2 chocolate fudge and milk chocolate. Oh, it's a swirl. And 2 milk chocolates. So I got it. Then, on the way home, well, I had to run to CVS because I was out of Tylenol. But then on the way home, I went to, after the Dollar Tree, I went to Dollar General because I was in there the other day getting a shower curtain. By the way, they have a fabric shower curtain liner that's like water repellent. It's not stiff, and you know how shower curtain liners are? Oh my gosh, I love it. I absolutely love it, and I think it should be washable, so that's even better. But I saw a cup. I've been looking at the thrift stores. I can't find nothing I like. But I got rid of my other one because I'm like, oh, you're not using it. I'm wanting a drinking cup for my flavored waters. Look at that. It was $15. But you know what? And it's stainless steel inside. They had another pattern that I thought, okay, I like it. But then I walked down the aisle and I saw this one. I really love this one. But I keep water in my UNC cup. But this is for my flavored water. So I'll have 2 drinks. Listen, I have had 4 drinks going at a time. No lie. And then, okay, there's a meal. Oh, okay. So this is Breezeberry. Y'all already knew. I've only had it one time and I didn't like it. But I had used mouthwash. We were like going, it was a long time ago, going thrifting. And I had used mouthwash and I wasn't thinking about it. And I took a sip of this. And I'm like, oh my God, this is gross. That is gross. I'm not going to drink that again. And then like later on, it dawned on me, you had that taste of mouthwash in your mouth and that didn't go together. So I saw this today. I don't typically see it anywhere. So when I saw this, I thought I'm going to get it and give it another try. But it's Breezeberry. I do not know what it's supposed to taste like because like I said, I had mouthwash in my mouth, but I'm going to give it a try. And I got Barnum and Bailey's, is it Barnum? It's just Barnum's animal crackers because sometimes I like an animal cracker. Listen, they're not only 7 grams added sugars for 17 crackers. That's not bad if you need a little sweet treat, which I got so much sweet stuff around here. And you know what? I ain't been eating it. I'm not arguing. And then I got this because I think this weekend we'll make tostadas. So it's mild Taco Bell sauce, queso. And it said mild, so I'm like, that's us. Instead of shredded cheese, I thought that'd be good. Warmed up and drizzled over the tostada because I got tostada shells we need to use. And then, this because I haven't had this in so long. This is what I grew up on. Spam was for rich people. Treat was for people like us. Treat meat, that's what we called it. Treat meat. Treat sandwiches. You fry it and make you a sandwich. I'm going to tell you. Good stuff. I ain't had it in ages. And when I saw it, I'm like, you know what? I think I need a treat meat sandwich. So I got that. But that's all I shot for today. Tomorrow, me and David are going to clean my car. We got a car wash called Riptide. And I went to their website to see what other kind of things they offer. I know, because I've been with Holly, and I know they've got cleaners and rags and a good vacuum and all that, but I wasn't sure what all they had. And it says sign up and you get a free car wash. So he was going to wash my car here at home. He said, "Oh, heads up, get your car cleaned out. I'm going to detail your car Saturday morning." Well, the boys was outside because I had all 3 boys yesterday. Whew, I was tired, but it was nice. Well, Jacob and Sebastian were outside. They like to wash cars. They get the bubbles on the fly spot and wash the car, and then they squirt it off. Well, I was letting them out there play in the water. I was just letting them play in the water. I come back in. It was no time. I was on Facebook, and the city of Kannapolis popped up and said, we're the level 2 water restriction. No washing cars outside, no doing this. No, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I told David, I said, Snooperson next door, she would report us in a minute. And if we got reported, we'd get fined. I don't want to go there. But it says car washes are okay because they like recycle their water. So that's what it says. So instead of him doing that, we're going to go. And I told him, I said, while I vacuum on one side, you can be cleaning the dash and everything on the other side, and then we can switch off. So we can drive through the car wash for free and then go and use all their stuff for free. They got the window cleaner, the all-purpose cleaner, the rags, stuff to wash your mats with. They got all that. They got an air blaster to clean the dust out. So we're going to do that tomorrow. But listen, them little boys, I'm going to tell you what. If Sebastian did it, Jacob did it. Let me tell you. If Sebastian said it, Jacob said it. Well, Wesley was here, and he was in the floor, and he's sitting up real good now. He was 8 months old yesterday. And, you know, I don't try to compare him with what typical babies do at a certain specific age because he was 6 months premature. So that's 6 months he lacked out of growing in the belly where he should have been developing. So I don't hold him against any time frame of anything. He's at his own pace. But he's been sitting up, but he's sitting up really, really good now. And, of course, he's so chunky, he's got a lot to sit on. Well, he was sitting there, and the boys were sitting on the floor with him, and he started squealing. Well, then Sebastian would say, well, tell me some more. What you talking about? And then Jacob would say, tell me some more. What you talking about? They had that little boy going. He was squealing and carrying on to beat the band. They had a ball with him. Then they would play a game on my Kindle. Sebastian calls it his tablet. It's my old Kindle. So they took turns playing a game on that. They just did all kind of stuff. Ate ice cream, ate candy, you name it, they did it. We went to McDonald's because Sebastian, he's never been to Whataburger. And so I told them, do you want to go to Whataburger or McDonald's? Because I know he likes McDonald's. And Sebastian said McDonald's and Jacob said McDonald's. And I know he said McDonald's because Sebastian said McDonald's because he always likes Whataburger. We quit McDonald's when he found out about Whataburger. So we went there, me and Papa and the two boys. RJ fell asleep and Wesley didn't wake up. He was asleep, so I didn't have the baby yet. So I got him later. But they got Happy Meals and little Squishmallow soccer toys. And when we went in, we sat down and I ordered the food on the app because you always get deals on the app. And then you pay on it and just put your table number and they bring it out to you. I did a bit more hard to get it ordered and here comes that food. But we sit down and then here comes this man, brought them 2 coloring pages and crayons and 2 little board books in a box. Well, I didn't know they did that. And then they got the little toy, you know. So me and Jacob split. He just eats the fries at McDonald's anymore. He don't eat nothing else. He used to eat the chicken McNuggets. He don't eat them no more. He just eats the fries. Me and him split a Happy Meal. He just eats the fries. And Sebastian, he can eat more than a Happy Meal, but he likes the Happy Meal so he can get the toy. So we did that, and then I took them home because I got 2 car seats in my back. I got a Kia Sorento. It's a I don't know what is it, SUV, minivan, something such thing. I don't know, but it's not as big as the Sedona. Is it the Sedona? Whatever the next size up, it's not as big as that. It's not near as big as Holly's Toyota Highlander. So there's Wesley's car seat on one side and Jacob's car seat on the other. And I got him a new car seat because he's graduated to the kind that puts the lap seatbelt over you. So I got him that this week, and he was excited about that because he can figure that out himself. Well, there's a little spot in between those two. I told Sebastian, because Papa was going with us, I said, you're going to have to squeeze in. I got a seatbelt there in the middle. I said, you're going to have to squeeze in. I said, I can't do nothing about it unless we take 2 cars. So he had to hook Jacob in on that side because Jacob couldn't reach it. He couldn't see where it was. And then he had to scooch over and hook himself in. So instead of making him drive all the way over to get Wesley, I dropped them up at home with Papa. And so when we got back, Papa was on the porch watching them play outside. I guess he wouldn't let them go out there by himself. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? So they typically wash Papa's car. He said, no, don't do mine. I just cleaned up because he just washed it. He didn't know we were under restriction, and I didn't either. He just washed it the other day. We didn't know. He said, no, don't mess with mine. I got it cleaned up. So I said, well, I'll pull mine around here and you can play with it. So I pulled it out here on the tree, and that's what they washed and carried on with. So, but we had a good time. And I think he's going to spend the night with Holly next week. Listen. So Holly said she'll tell Jacob, and you know he talks like a grown-up. The boy trips me out. He is too grown. I told him the other day, I said, you're just too big for your britches. He laughed. I said, do you know what britches are? He said, no. I said, britches are your pants. I said, when I was growing up, we called them britches. He thought that was funny. Well, Holly said that she'll tell him, because he runs around in his undies. He just does. And she'll tell him, you want to get dressed and go outside and play? How does she put it? She said, no, I don't need to get dressed, honey. We live in the country. Honey. No, I don't need to, honey. We live in the country. Because he'll go outside. They in the country. They back off the road. There's a big old field in front of them. There's just a few houses on the, they call it the hill. It ain't a hill, but they would say on the hill. There's just, his sister's house is empty. The one in the back was David's aunt. She died. It's empty. And then there's these other people that live, they can't see, so nobody sees them. So he'll go out there and just play in his underwear. He don't care. He's an outdoor little country boy. He gets out there and climbs a tree. I think it's a crepe myrtle. All kind of stuff. He loves it in the country. He loves it. He is a little country boy. He loves it. So, but they had Vacation Bible School this week. They called it Summer Blast. They had it for 4 days, and Holly is pooped because, you know, she's over the preschool, and so she did a lot of extra stuff for Bible school. And she did accept that job teaching the 3-year-olds 3 days a week at their private school at her church, which she will start in August. So then Momo Day will move to Wednesday instead of Thursday, because his other papa will keep him Monday and Friday, and I'll keep him Wednesday. So then Momo Day will go to Wednesday. And then Sebastian is here until a week before school, which I'm not sure really when that is. So anyway, well, I guess that's all I know. I don't think nothing else has come about. I don't know when you're seeing this. I really don't. I need to go in there and make a menu plan. I got a grocery haul that I filmed, which you will have already seen. It was like 2 minutes. Pitiful. Pitiful, pitiful, pitiful. But anyway, so, well, I guess that's all I know. And I'll see you when I see you.